democracy in the U.S. and the democracy in Britain could be different from the democracy in the Gambia, because the culture, the tradition, and the belief of people in these different states are actually not the same. So for me, a democratic government has to respect the tradition and religion, and then also the culture of its people, and then give them the opportunity for them to associate freely. But also, in terms of association, it also has to, like I said, respect the culture of that particular and religion of that particular country. And also, for me, democracy also means that one's rights have to be respected, and one also should be given the opportunity to develop himself or herself in that country meaningfully and economically, meaning the wealth should be decentralized, development should not be centralized, and the support that is needed for all the sectors of the social services should be well strengthened. So for me, that's how I would see democracy, and I would define democracy based on the country context, and not to give a general term for definition. And then also, it's about representation. You choose who to represent you based on their qualification and then that of competence, and then also choose whether or not to renew their mandate. But also, most importantly, to also check in their powers whenever they want to overpower themselves and rule with authoritarian system of governance. So I think democracy also gives the opportunity for rule of law to prevail, meaning you're going to have strong democratic institutions like that of the parliament and then that of the judiciary, whereby they will be able to check each other's powers, and you will see the separation of powers as well. So I think that's the opportunity that democracy gives it. It also prevents the occurrence of mass human rights violations, because in a democratic state, if you do something otherwise, there is a law to hold you accountable. And as I believe, yes, we should support democracy, and it is something that has been in our religion, although it has been modernized. But the core, foundation, or the core, principle of democracy, once we follow them, I think the country will be progressive.